Salutations everyone, it's time once again for the road least traveled. This time we're going into the Snitch. Yeah, let's get to it. As always, I am El Sambo, aka Samus Garobo. I hope you guys enjoy this video. If I put her in attack mode now, she'll sing now. If I did it later, she would... Who knows when she would do it. Alright. I also like throwing some buffs on my hireling. If you get an opportunity. Alright, so you have about 15 seconds or so to get some sort of crowd control in this particular spot to get the caster down. Then I like to do the strong man. But apparently that Carnage Reaper spawning changed that. Alright. So, I like to run through here, jump over this guy, and then pull this lever. If you can move fast enough, you don't have to worry about that trash up there at all. That trash won't come down. If you're really quick, it's literally not a problem. Alright. This guy's going to summon a whole bunch of oozes. Obviously the most fun way to deal with all this is to just set them all on fire. By spamming pulling this lever for a couple of 5 times here. Looks like we got him. We duck inside this tunnel. Kill a rat. You dirty rat, you killed my father. Me. Another rat up there, but we'll just move past it for now. Alright. So now's the point where or the place where I'm trying to try really hard to remember some of the optionals in here. But I make no promises. Because, again, road least traveled, right? Cold? Oh, they do take cold. Nice. Alright, if I remember right. I think it is... Well, I guess we might as well knock out this Carnage Reaper. There is an optional... I think it's in this tunnel, to be honest. Looks like this is incorrect. It must be the other. It must have been the previous tunnel. Must be this one. And it takes us up here. Okay. So maybe the optional is in here sometimes. Again, I honestly don't know. And then what's in this tunnel just to check? It's like nothing. And that's those 2 tunnels and the other one. Let's check this one. I think this just basically leads back around to the... Apparently we dodged a trap here real easily. But otherwise I think it just leads back to the tunnel on the other side. But we'll take a look-see. not seeing any. Oh, spoke too soon. Secret door. Yeah, this just takes us to that other tunnel. Alright, so a couple of those tunnels, they basically loop around on each other. I'm pretty sure that if you go up to the south batch of tunnels, there can be an optional up there. I think it's some sort of caster. Then we're going to poke our head up here. There could be an optional spider. Oh, there is this time. And it's a tough one, too. Wow. Soul of Cruelty, regardless of who it's on, can be a really tough champion type to deal with. Now we got 4 dots of this poison. Oh, it's acid. Acid, poison, poison, acid. Alright. So normally what I would do is I would just come through here. No cares about optionals, no looking around for anything, and just run straight through the quest. We're getting a little bit of ladder grapple bug here. Okay, now, if you needed a shrine, I believe you could take this one, but you need to have the water still on so you can swim to it, because it's up right here to the shrine. If you don't need a shrine, then obviously you don't have to worry about it. I am just going to have the Hireling shrine here to renew her bard song for a little bit later. But also, is there an optional down this tunnel? No, this is just a waste of time. Good, good to know. Alright, so when we get to this room, if you don't need a shrine, you need to turn these 3 valves. And what that'll do, story-wise, is shut off the water to the other 3 points and turn this one all the way on to flood it real good. So we're basically swimming in poo water. Extra poo water, if we're being really honest. Lots and lots of poo water.
If you could lower one of the nearby
So
valves,
delicious.
you will be able to climb up onto the rooftops.
As much nonsense in the web as we can. That's why we cast it, so we don't have to fight everything. Alright, rats around the corner, so we're going to want to web again.
As you turn the valve, you hear a metallic clang in the distance, and angry squeals nearby.
At least she's not ready to give me heals. Alright, trap here. If you don't have the ability to disable this trap, what I'd recommend is you can jump up on this, you can jump up here on this grate or wall, I don't know what you want to call that, guide rail maybe. You can get on this guide rail and you can run across. This will keep you from being hit by the fire jets there. Alright, you come in. You get everybody super close together. Kratos will come to life. Try not to panic. I've actually had people die because they're running around in here instead of just standing and fighting. Keep in mind though that Kratos is pretty heavy duty on the spell or the damage reductions. He is a toughen. Here is another shrine if you need it. Trap again. There's not a good way to avoid this particular trap, in my opinion, if you don't have it. I have seen some people wait on this pipe and like do some convenient jumping to get past, but that's pretty not common. We have some rats up here when we pull this lever.
As you open the valve, the muffled sound of
I guess none of those rats really wanted to fight. That's okay. I will take it.
Your pursuit has led you out of Tanner's alley.
Alright, up here I like to personally be sure to go around and get the collectible. Long-time viewers know what I'm talking about. All about them collectibles. Okay, this part, I feel that it's typically unlikely that you're going to be able to manage this in this current DDO stage. However, your stealth and your way over here, you might. Nope, see. They all woke up when I pulled that lever. Because it broke the stealth, I believe. But I have seen people manage to get this open before, but then not be able to move away from this point. Because if they move forward, the dogs wake up. It's really tricky. The best way I have seen to do it is to have two people. One person pulls this lever, then the next person basically runs over here and falls down this hole. Then once the XP triggers, then the next person can carry through. It doesn't matter. Not everybody has to not awaken the sleeping dogs. Just one person. Again, it's really tough to do by yourself. Okay, we gotta gather the party together. Dude's gonna summon some nonsense. Sweet. That's hilarious. Can we put her down the hole and you'll go back to work? There you go. Oh man. Alright, sorry. Normally he would not chase our hireling like that, but apparently today is gonna be a special day. Also, no awesome fighting music right here. I guess I can fake it. Alright, also normally I wouldn't go do this optional, but we're gonna go knock it out. It's pretty simple. You just run down this hole and chase him for a little bit. You're gonna end up in an area of the quest that you could have looked through before and seen, but you normally wouldn't walk through if you only hit there if you do this optional.
Is so intent on devouring his metallic meal that he hasn't noticed your arrival.
Those are quite a few hit points for heroic. 3,000. Rust monsters love all the little wooden arrows that you get of them. Don't let them trick you. They love it. And then you get a rubble, and you get to loot the mailbox, which is actually one of the... Well, you would normally get to loot... Right? You get to loot the mailbox? I swear you do. There we go. I guess it just gives you the sealed letter. It's just a weird collectible, actually. And I don't think it counts as a collectible, does it? No. It's just nonsense. Yeah, I guess looting the mailbox does no good. I was thinking it gave you something sweet to like turn in later in the quest, but it doesn't. Alright. I don't know how true it is, but allegedly, any buffs that you cast in this little area over here, the bad guy also gets this Abishai guy. Again, I don't know how true that is. But I've always just considered it to be the truth. So I tend to not cast buffs after this point. I did use my, the angles power, but I don't think that matters. And again, I feel honestly like it's probably just a rumor. Well, I tried to keep her where she wouldn't get fireballed, but tried turning the mob in that direction, but didn't work out for us today. Alright, well that's the Snitch. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys learned something. I know I feel like I certainly did. And don't forget to do all the YouTube things like subscribe, follow, etc., etc. And also take note that we record these as part of our Twitch.tv streaming. So feel free to check us out there as well. Alright, thanks for hanging out. We'll see you guys real soon. Toodles.